Don't worry, don't be scared. I will show you the tips you can use to get all the formula without stressing yourself. I will show you the tips in this video. All right, now I will need to bring back this structure for me to make this very simple and easier. Okay, now you can see alkanes is the first one here, right? Now alkanes is the first one here, and this is the formula for alkanes, right? Okay, but do you know what you do for me? What you will do that will help you, just take note of only the formula for alkanes. Just try to memorize the formula for alkanes. I will derive others, all other formulas, that is all others from here. I will derive all of them from where? From this alkanes formula. Okay, so what I will encourage you, what I do encourage students whenever I teach students is just memorize the formula for alkanes. Just try to memorize only this is enough. Then I will show you tips. Is the way you can derive all others from alkanes. That is, this alkane, just memorize the formula of this alkane. All these ones from here to here, you will derive them from where? From this first one, alkanes. And how do we derive them? Let me now show you the tips. Let me show you how you can easily derive them without stressing yourself. Now you will see that alkanes is the first one. Alkane is the first one, right? So this is the formula of alkane to be CnH2n plus 2, right? So to get for alkenes, don't stress yourself. Just come to alkenes, minus 2. Subtract 2 from it. When you subtract 2 from the formula, it becomes what? Plus 2 minus 2 will change to 0. Plus 2 and minus 2 will cancel out, right? We'll be left with what? We'll be left with CnH2n. So from there, you have gotten the formula for what? Alkenes. So now, since you know the formula for alkenes, subtract 2 from alkenes, you get what? Alkenes. What about to get for alkynes? Just for alkenes you subtracted 2. Why for alkynes you subtract what? 4. You do what? You subtract 4. So let me show you. You subtract 4. So if you want to subtract 4 from alkenes now, if you want to subtract 4 from alkane, this will be minus 4, right? It will be minus 4. Okay. Now plus 2 minus 4. What will it give you? Plus 2 minus 4. It will give you minus 2. So everything from here to here, that is from here to here like this, it will change to what? Minus 2. So we will now have it will change to what? It will change to minus 2. Okay, so we have what? CnH2n minus what? Minus 2. So that is the formula for alkynes. So let me now show you here. I said to get the formula for alkenes from alkanes, you do what? You subtract 2, right? Why to get the formula from alkynes from alkane? You subtract what? You subtract 4. You will subtract 4. What about their cycloform? Take note of this thing. Their cycloform. Now, if I'm considering the cycloform of alkanes, this is the cycloform of alkanes. So I will come to alkanes here. I will come to alkanes. I will subtract what? I will subtract 2 again from the formula of alkane. So if I come to the formula of alkane, if I subtract 2, that is, it will be plus 2 minus 2, right? So it will cancel out. If I subtract 2, it will be plus 2 minus 2. So it will, from here to here, we change to 0. So there will be not, it will cancel out. So I'll be left with CnH2n. So that is the formula for cycloalkanes. So you can see it here. Cycloalkanes. What about to get for cycloalkanes? Just come to where there is alkenes here. Come to alkenes. Subtract 2 from the formula of alkenes. So this is the formula for alkenes, right? This is the formula for alkenes. So when you subtract 2, it will just be minus 2. Okay? And you can see it here. You can just see it here. You can't remove 2 from 2n because of that n, that variable. So you can't remove it. So you just leave it like that. So that is just it. So what is this tip again? Let me repeat it. Let me repeat it again. So to get alkenes, I say you should know the formula for alkenes, CnH2n plus 2, right? So to get alkenes, what will you do? Subtract 2 from alkenes, right? Why to get alkynes? That is, you do what? You subtract what? You subtract 4. Why? For the cycloform. The cycloform is entirely different. So the cycloform is for, if you are considering for alkanes, cycloform of alkanes, so you then come back to the formula for alkanes, subtract 2 again. Why? If you are considering for the cycloform of alkanes, then come to alkenes, subtract what? 2 from the formula of alkenes. So you can see it here. But what do you notice here? You will notice that alkenes and cycloalkanes, they have the same formula. These are exam questions. Please take note of these questions. Take note of this thing. There is one exam questions, if I remember vividly, that alkenes has the same formula with dash. A cycloalkanes, B cycloalkenes, B C alkyne, D alkenes. So this exam can come out irrespective of your levels, as far as you are offering this aspect, you are considering you are offering organic chemistry or hydrocarbon precisely. Questions like this can come out especially in objective questions, or majorly in objective. You can see questions like this. Please take note of that. So alkenes now has the same formula with what? With cycloalkanes. Why alkynes has the same formula with what? With cycloalkanes. You can see it here. So you can see it here too. You can see it here. Okay. So but don't forget the tips I showed you.